everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl NeNe here, back with another freaking video, and I'm actually like super excited for today's video because I am officially launching another new segment of my channel, another new playlist. If you guys don't remember, I did a couple videos about entertainment news, and I absolutely love entertainment news, guys, and I don't have anyone to talk about entertainment news with outside of my mom. So I'm going to talk about it here on my YouTube channel. This brand new segment is going to be called What's Happening. Really, what's happening, but that doesn't sound right. So I'm going to spell it what's happening, but we're going to say like what's happening. What's happening? Baby girl, what's happening? Don't talk about it, just be about it. Like the song by Justin Bieber and Future. This is going to be my segment where I talk about everything related to entertainment news. This is definitely going to be a weekly segment. So guys, I'm committing to doing at least one video a week for you guys talking about hot topics and hot news. So instead of me blabbing about it, guys, let's get right into the video. Today's topic is something, you know, pretty unique, kind of like above my pay grade. We're talking about NeNe Leaks and Wendy Williams. Now, if y'all don't know who NeNe Leaks is, there's her picture. NeNe Leaks is probably one of the most popular housewives on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But the T is she's not on Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. But we're going to talk about that when we get into the meat of the story. Then we have Wendy Williams, who is probably the top talk show host right now. Like, you guys have heard of Wendy Williams. You know, she sits in her chair and she says, "How you doing?" I personally like Wendy. I think she's hilarious. That girl is shady, but she's just doing her job. Like, people love her for what she's doing, so why would she stop? Anyway, so let's get started into the story. NeNe and Wendy have been making headlines because it kind of seems like they're not friends anymore. So this is how it all started. Like, we're gonna go back like during quarantine days. So there had been talk in the spring that NeNe wasn't gonna return to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. I probably got hit probably about a year ago, and I think I watched the last 3 or 4 seasons. And so people are like, yeah, NeNe's not gonna be returning to the show. But people were saying either it's because she quit or because Bravo didn't want her to be on the show anymore. Then Wendy, I think she was like filming her show. Something like she went to the bathroom, checked her phone, and NeNe texted her. So Wendy comes back on air and she says that. So that really blows up this rumor that, okay, NeNe Leaks will not be on season 13 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, let me give my little opinion about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Personally, I like the show. I think it's entertaining. Yeah, so basically this rumor about NeNe not being on the show, has been going on and off basically since like the beginning of COVID. Maybe not the beginning, but like since May, I would say. And so NeNe finally confirmed that she wasn't doing Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. She released a YouTube video in September basically saying thank you to all of her supporters. Thank you to Bravo. She's been on the show literally since season 1. It has opened so many doors for her, yada yada, but it's time for her to do something new. Anyway, so she posts that. So then probably like a week or 2 later, Andy Cohen, who has his show Watch What Happens Live, he has Wendy Williams on there, and I didn't watch the whole episode, but I saw the part where they were talking about NeNe. And so I guess he asked her about the situation about NeNe not returning. And basically Wendy was like, yeah, I don't know. Basically, how is she gonna pay the bills if she's not getting that Real Housewives of Atlanta money anymore? And a lot of the housewives, they use their platform on the show to help get more attention and like looking like more money for their different endeavors.
I don't know what NeNe's going to be doing for money. I'm not trying to count coins, but you know, the Housewives is that one thing that all the girls use to promote their other stuff.
And so Wendy went on to say, yeah, NeNe likes attention, specifically dramatic attention, and that she does not think that NeNe is going to leave the show for good. Basically saying like this is temporary, because NeNe has quit the show before. I think she quit. She wasn't on some season that I watched. So like it wasn't too long ago when she like quit and came back. Anyway, so yeah, she was saying like a spinoff show would be boring. Like, how is she going to make her money? Different things like that.
And what are they going to do? Is it going to be like Greg and NeNe? You're going to give them another reality show? That's boring. How about NeNe being a grandmother? That's boring.
literally, like, right after that interview was, like, you know, mainstream, everybody heard about it, NeNe made a video in response to it. And basically NeNe was like, she wasn't going off, because I've seen NeNe go off and she was not going off. She called Andy racist. She called Wendy an old cocaine head, y'all. You know, Wendy has had drug problems in the past, and we don't know if it's a current problem either. So that was tea. And basically she was like, I don't consider you my friend. Like, why would you say that about me? Oh, she said, I have had multiple streams of income. She's always believed in having that. I think she tweeted that. And she said that she felt forced out of the franchise. So NeNe was basically saying over time, the show was giving her less and less time on the show, which results in less and less money. And this past season, I noticed, I was like, wow, NeNe is really not on the show. She really didn't make an appearance for real, until they went on the trip to, I think it was Greece. I think it was the Greece trip that was this year. So if she was only in like half the episodes, I'm assuming she's getting not her normal pay. I don't even know how much they get paid. Probably like 400, 500,000. I don't know. But I'm sure that could be really frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, you were part of the OG like housewife squad. And like now, you know, over time you're becoming like less and less relevant on the show because the producers or whoever, the producers don't want you on the show. And yeah, that was just really, really interesting. So now after I've said all the information, I'm gonna go about my opinion. So let's start from the beginning. I don't want to say I was excited, but I think that NeNe leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta was not a bad idea. And I'll talk about on behalf of the show. I don't think NeNe was happy being on the show this past season. I just feel like she was very upset, and I don't even remember what the drama was about, but I just feel like why I wouldn't want to be on a show that literally makes my blood boil. It seems like she really does not, like, her and Kenya have so much beef. I don't think it will ever be solved. And so I wouldn't even want to be around someone like that. And so I think that NeNe not being on the show this upcoming season could be good, because I'm tired of having the same argument between the two of them. I personally think it's time for like new housewives. Like, I love the current housewives, like Candy, Cynthia, Portia. I really love them, especially Candy and Portia. But I don't know. I just feel like everything, I feel like we're going in circles. Like, it's always like old drama that happened like a season or 2 or 4 ago. And it can get kind of tiring. So I think some new faces would add in new drama, new storylines, new friendships, and things like that. So I honestly was not upset when I heard that she was leaving the show. And I also think it might have been a little difficult for production this season with NeNe, because that girl got pissed one episode. I think it was while they were in Greece or wherever they went. But I don't know. That's how I personally feel about it. But I also want NeNe to continue getting to that coin. So I know she has her Swagalicious boutique and she has something else. So maybe like really growing those businesses would be great for her. Or even just like relaxing and just enjoying her time with her husband. You know, Greg has been sick. But I think he's like, I won't say he's better now because I don't know the full like condition of what he has going on, but it seems like he's definitely doing better than he was like a year or 2 years ago. But I don't know. Now let's talk about like what she said about Wendy and Andy. I can't believe she got on a public platform and called Wendy an old cocaine head and Andy Cohen an old racist. And she specifically said that Andy didn't like her. She said that he was definitely trying to force her out. And that was really interesting. I mean, I guess people can be great actors, but I was gonna say I've never picked up on that like while watching the reunion shows and things like that. But that was just really interesting information. And I hope that's not true. You know, neither her being a cocaine head or him being racist. I don't think either of them have responded to that accusation, but that's very interesting. But yeah, y'all, that's all I really have to like tell y'all about this situation. I could honestly see NeNe coming back on the show, but I think we need new housewives. You know what I mean? Like, let's get some new people. I know they're bringing on Drew Sidora and Latoya Forever, the YouTuber. Let's see how it goes with having them on the cast. I don't know if they're full-time or if they're just friends. But yeah, I think it's time for new housewives, younger faces. Let's get some new, like a bigger Real Housewives of Atlanta audience. NeNe, thank you for all that you've done for the show. Like, you're definitely a pillar for the show, but I think it's time for you to try something new, and I know that's what you're about to do. And I feel so bad that NeNe felt forced out of the show. You know what I mean? Like, that's horrible. But again, so many things happen behind scenes that we don't know about. So I just wish the best for NeNe in her future endeavors. I don't know what she's gonna do next. Maybe she'll expand her boutique or something. Maybe she'll be like a YouTube influencer because she's been posting those videos. So I don't know. All right, guys. So comment down below if you think that NeNe leaving the show will be good for Real Housewives of Atlanta, or do you feel like the show needs NeNe because she is like an integral part? Let's talk down below in the comments. All right, guys. That's all I have for you guys for this episode of What's Happening, and I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. I really like talking about different things like that because, again, the only person I can talk to about it is my mom, and she doesn't want to hear about the stuff going on with the TikTokers. So when I talk about that, y'all really gotta watch those episodes. But all right, guys, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure to follow me on my social media, and I will see you guys in my next episode or my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.